Presentation. What is Enactus? Is it a brand, an organization? How do you tell people when they ask? How do you explain the amazing things we do across the country? Enactus is an experience that changes you. It embodies the entrepreneurial spirit that lives within us all. It's seeing possibilities instead of challenges. It's teams across the country creating solutions for their communities. And it unites us together in one common goal: to make this world a better place. So we thought, how do we achieve this?
We start in our own communities by giving people the same tools that have been given to us. The tools to see possibilities, take action, and enable progress.
This year, with a new brand and new ideas, we reevaluated our purpose, looked deeper, and added to our programs. We work with each of our 4 small communities spread out over 175 kilometers to address their unique needs, encourage the entrepreneurial mindset, and enable progress across our region.
At Enactus Okanagan College, we help people discover the feeling of empowerment, passion, and excitement that we feel every single day.
Today, we will show you how our team uses entrepreneurship to transform lives and communities, empowering our audiences to create change through our programs. We will highlight 3 of our 10 programs, starting with Launchpreneur.
Like many small town communities across Canada, Salmon has been impacted by the recent economic downturn. 2 of our largest employers have shut down, leaving an additional 500 people in a town of less than 18,000 without jobs. Unemployment has risen to 13%, almost twice the national average. Being born and raised in Salmon, I saw these needs firsthand, with my family and friends losing their jobs and their homes. People are struggling, and my community is suffering.
To address this concern, we created Launchpreneur in partnership with Community Futures and the Salmon Arm Economic Development Society.
Launchpreneur is a 12-week program which equips local community members with the skills, knowledge, and confidence they need to become successful entrepreneurs. After its first year, 7 businesses have started and are still operating in Salmon Arm. So how do we do this?
We recruit business mentors and pair them with program participants and Enactus students. These soon-to-be entrepreneurs complete online training and attend interactive workshops that help them develop, refine, and apply their skills, while presenting their findings and receiving peer and mentor evaluation.
From the start of the program, we show the participants how environmental practices can help them save money and differentiate their business. As an incentive, we offer an $1,100 award to the participant that best incorporates environmentally friendly practices. Also this year, we have added a panel of environmental judges to provide valuable consultation to each of the participants. For example, Conrad and Trevor adapted their business to use twice recycled rubber mats as the base for their in-floor heating system, saving them money and reducing their environmental footprint.
The participants are required to go into the community team workshops to prove the viability of their business model. They are encouraged to test, find flaws, and reposition their idea, saving them time and costly mistakes down the road. One of our participants had an idea to use a thermal imaging camera to diagnose injuries on horses. Through his research and testing, he realized the market was too small and created a much stronger business model to utilize the same technology to perform safety audits for sawmill electrical equipment.
We finish the program with a large community event where we take our top participants with launch-ready businesses into our competition, where they pitch to our panel of investors and judges for seed capital to start up. After, support comes from multi-year sponsorships, this year almost doubling to $42,000, with over 90% sponsor retention.
Conrad participated in our first year's program and is now in the process of licensing his revolutionary jerry can to begin manufacturing. He saw so much value in the program that he returned for his 2nd year with his business partner Trevor. Conrad and Trevor took home 2nd place and the People's Choice Award, providing with the seed capital and in-kind professional services needed to launch their in-floor heating venture.
Another one of our first-year participants, Jen, told us that before the program, there were some months where her family was struggling to get by. Jen created Whitocockley, her very own environmentally friendly line of bamboo tableware. Jen utilized the mentorship and experience that she got from the program to create a marketing plan and to expand her product line from only bamboo spoons to a full line of customized children's tableware. She has expanded her distribution from almost entirely online to now entering 5 retail locations this spring. This has dramatically increased her confidence.
The whole process process really made me believe in myself, what I was doing, to get up there on the stage in front of so many people and have people see how passionate I was and am about my business. It was amazing. I come across so many situations in life now where I'm scared or I'm nervous to take that next step. And the program, I find myself always saying to myself, Jen, you got up on stage in front of over 300 people and you were being able to speak. You know, if you can do that, you can do anything.
Jen told us that this past Christmas, for the first time in her life, she was able to buy Christmas presents for all of her family members.
We started with 23 aspiring entrepreneurs and now have 7 new businesses operating in Salmon Arm. And this year's competition has potentially added 11 more businesses to my community. In this last year alone, these startups have generated over $45,000 in revenue.
To ensure sustainability, we have created a resource package that will allow this program to run independently in Salmon Arm next year, as well as to be easily adapted into Vernon and Penticton in the future.
We saw how our team helped people like Jen, Conrad, Trevor, and 38 others improve their quality of life. We also saw another opportunity to utilize our entrepreneurial spirit to help another target audience in need. So we created our second project, Momentum.
In our region, dependence on income assistance is 21% higher than the BC average, and our low-income residents spend more than 100% of their income on food and shelter alone. One of our own Enactus members, Trina, faced similar hardships, and she wanted to create a project in our community to help women.
During our needs assessment, we surveyed 2 low-income housing complexes and found that the majority of moms had never been taught basic financial knowledge. And barriers such as the high cost of childcare and low-paying entry-level jobs made re-entering the workforce unattainable.
We approached a local support center for mothers and families. They told us that the demand for their services was increasing, but they were struggling to find a long-term solution since many of the moms lacked the confidence that they would ever be able to get off social assistance.
In response, we created Momentum, a brand new 12-week program that took 10 moms through 2 phases: basic financial training and smart cooking skills, followed by entrepreneurial mentorship to start their own businesses.
In phase 1, we bring in a local chef to teach the moms how they can stretch their dollar while still providing proper nourishment for their kids. They learn how to create soup stocks from peelings and scrap pieces. They also learn how to compost their waste. We use the cooking classes as a way to introduce practical budgeting while building trust in a comfortable environment. We have also secured 2 community garden plots for the moms to use, allowing them to cultivate cost-effective and healthy ingredients on an ongoing basis.
Early in the program, we help the moms set smart financial goals, and we continually engage in discussions on savings, smart shopping, credit, and workplace preparation skills. Whenever a mom achieves her goal, it is celebrated by the group.
We created Stage 2 in response to the barriers that many women face when trying to re-enter the workforce. We help them start their own home-based businesses, allowing them to care for their children while achieving financial independence. We modeled this after our Launchpreneur program, taking the proven tools and mentorship needed to create successful entrepreneurs. We also bring in female entrepreneurs from the community to share their stories and help introduce the moms to the business community.
To further support the moms, we have set up an interest-free loan program and advisory board in a partnership with Community Futures. This will allow the moms to access the funds they need to start their ventures when they are ready.
Through this program, we provided the moms with the skills they need to become financially independent and build their confidence. All of the moms changed their shopping habits to now include more healthy choices while still saving money. 5 of the moms started matched RESPs totaling $4,200 for their children's education. 3 moms have gone back to school, 1 got a new job, and out of the 10 moms, 7 are starting their own businesses.
I've got tighter hold on my finances, but that's just a small part of it. There's so much more, and the ideas that are coming through, the free flow of my ideas. I was feeling stifled before, and just now it's like I feel like a spark of energy inside, you know? I just feel a little more free and more encouraged, and the confidence, really, because I know I can do it.
All of the moms increase their confidence in financial matters. For example, Liz, a mom of 6, didn't even have a bank account upon entering the program. So we walked her through this process for the very first time, and now she saves on average $100 a month. She's even starting her own business to upcycle baby clothing into memory blankets.
We started this program with 10 struggling moms fighting to make ends meet. And now we see 10 mompreneurs getting off social assistance and creating their own opportunities to work and stay close to their families. The support center is so impressed with the results that they have agreed to fund the classroom costs and would like to integrate this program into all of their centers across Canada.
Momentum makes a difference in the lives of these moms by providing them with long-term solutions to financial independence through entrepreneurship. Our third project, Instill Life, takes a proactive approach to empower kids, shape a more better, more sustainable future by addressing needs before they become problems.
In order for us to initiate this positive change, we first had to engage our youth, as 72% of students felt that their education was meaningless. Instill Life was designed in response to a question from a 5th grade student who asked, "What does school have to do with anything?"
Through 10 sessions, we instill the value of the triple bottom line as students start their own business, explore environmental sustainability, and make microloans to entrepreneurs in developing countries.
Instill Life creates meaningful connections between school subjects and the real world through project-based learning. We built this program around the government-prescribed grade 5 and 6 learning outcomes, allowing each teacher to easily integrate this program into their own curriculums.
Instill Life begins with a challenge to the students to transform their classroom into a Greek restaurant, complete with tablecloths and food. This instills the core value of the program, the power of change, and how change begins with the realization that we are all able to create it.
A key topic throughout this program is environmental sustainability. By teaching kids about food, where it comes from, and how the environment actually affects their life, they realize that the choices they make can have a significant difference in the environment. We teach them how to reduce, reuse, and recycle, to plant a garden, and how to decrease their household waste. These students become leaders as they encourage their friends and families to do the same.
The students create paintings of fruits and vegetables. They write their own biographies, explaining how they hope to make an impact in this world by participating in this program and becoming an entrepreneur. The bios and artwork are then combined to create personalized greeting cards.
While the cards are being printed, we build on this entrepreneurial foundation by teaching the kids about budgeting, selling, and managing their inventory. They pay for the cards out of their own revenues, starting that sense of financial accountability.
As the cards are sold, we use kiva.org to have the students microlend their hard-earned dollars to agriculture entrepreneurs around the globe. Based on personal connections, the students get to choose who to lend to. This year, over 200 students have lent over $9,600 to 385 agricultural entrepreneurs globally.
In my opinion, I felt like we started our own thing from scratch, and now we've become these kids who started helping people across the world.
Yeah, it makes you feel good because you're helping people that you don't even know, but you're helping change their lives.
This program illustrates the relevance of school to these kids. Math becomes revenues and profits. Art becomes marketing and product development. And geography is now locating a person in need of their help around the world.
This program started from a single classroom, and over the last 3 years, the students have lent over $20,000.
Our expansion of Instill Life caught the attention of Kiva. They said they had never seen a program that so naturally integrated microlending into the classroom and have asked for our help to use Instill Life to develop their international Kiva U program, and invited our partner Nico to sit on their advisory board.
In response to this international attention, we've created a sustainable model. We have built a website and developed a curriculum and resource package, making this program available to teachers around the world. Created an online interface for the students to construct their own cards, and secured a contract for the printing of the cards, which includes a revenue model to ensure sustainability. There's even an iPad app in the works.
This spring, we launched a new website and curriculum. This program now operates across 7 cities and fully independently in 3 new classrooms.
Now, school means something to these kids, as they are connecting real-world problems with real-life solutions.
The 3 programs that we have highlighted today are only a part of what we do. To ensure our sustainability, we create operational manuals for each of our 10 programs, secure long-term community partnerships, and encourage the entrepreneurial mindset across our region. All of our programs are designed to be cash neutral or funded by our other revenue-generating programs.
At Enactus Okanagan College, our team has addressed the relevant economic, environmental, and social needs of our communities by building a network of programs that are all integrated.
For example, the repaid loans from InstaLife will soon be reinvested to our mompreneurs like Liz, who are starting their own businesses.
And the funding and the produce for our cooking component of Momentum come from our profit-generating Farm Bag fundraiser program.
And Jen, from Entrepreneur, has the opportunity to pitch to investors at Canada's largest student-run angel investment forum, our Venture Okanagan program.
We started by asking, what is Enactus?
It's how we create real change by harnessing the power of entrepreneurship to transform lives and communities. It's how we discovered how a team spread across 4 cities can come together to make a difference.
Our team is proof that when we take action and harness the power of the entrepreneurial spirit, positive change can and does happen. At Enactus Okanagan College,
We are innovators seeing possibilities.
We are leaders taking action.
We are students enabling progress.
We are Enactus.
We will now begin the question and answer period. Only judges may ask questions.
Give a couple of examples of two of the 7 businesses started by the entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. We have one of the moms who is starting her own catering business, another one who's going into photography, and a third one that would like to start an after-school program for children with disabilities, as she herself has 3 children with disabilities.
Have you thought about using the 10 moms as ambassadors to actually go and expand your program? Because I mean, that's a real key way to try and reach.
Actually, that's how we got a lot of our participants for the program. Is when we started, word of mouth built, and we actually had more demand for the program than we wanted to keep it as a small group to be able to really connect with them. That's a big reason why we developed that curriculum, so that the center, as well as other centers in our community, can pick up the curriculum and help the moms in our community, because it is such a huge need, and we want to be able to see address all of those problems.
Partnered, I think it was loans with an organization known as Community Futures or something of that nature. How did that partnership start, and what sort of value would you bring to that partnership?
So we approached Community Futures because we had been doing microloans with our InstaLife program, and we were seeing great success with it. The Momentum program is brand new, and we really wanted to help the moms do more than just learn and start their business plan. We wanted to see them be able to go further than that. So we decided to set up an advisory board with them, and we're actually bringing funds from our InstaLife program, and we're going to have those reinvested into that loan program. Community Futures loved the idea because it's the Community Futures in Penticton, which is where this program runs currently, and they love the idea of supporting the moms, so they agreed to match the loans dollar for dollar. And with the advisory board, we'll be able to qualify the loans when the moms are ready to actually start applying for funding to run their businesses.
2 quick ones. First of all, congratulations to you and your team there. It's really, really inspiring. I almost feel like I want to cry because it's just amazing what you're doing. So,
thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, wanted to know, and also Momentum, pardon me, and InstaLife. They have the possibility of truly going national, if not international, in scope based on their strategy. I'm wondering, I think one of them you have expanding into other areas. How are you keeping and monitoring the integrity of the program and its success and its sustainability outside your domain?
For InstaLife, we realized that as we expand, we needed consistency. So this year we developed the curriculum, and we developed that after the grade 5 and 6 prescribed learning outcomes. So when teachers run it, they are actually accomplishing what they need to teach. And we have also built the strips for each day, all the resources, so every single day is provided the same way. And we see this really important because teaching kids how to create change, you have to be enthusiastic and you have to be passionate about what you're teaching, so we really put that into the curriculum.
In Launchpreneur, you talked about sponsorship. How do you go about getting the sponsors? What's the value to them, and how do you go forward with that?
To get the sponsorships from Entrepreneur, we utilize our existing Enactus networks, as well as the networks that are provided through our partners, Community Futures and the Sound Arm Economic Development Society. And most of the sponsors that we have actually participate as our business mentors as well, because they see the value of the program of growing these businesses in Sound Arm to be able to actually contribute to each other. We have 2 of our businesses that have started up that actually between the 2 of them utilize 5 local manufacturers to actually manufacture their product. So they see the value of being reinvested into themselves once these businesses are started to really support the local business economy and grow as a whole.
A follow-up question to that too. You mentioned in the Launchpreneur that the revenue of the combined companies that you're working with are $45,000 in revenue. Do you see, like after expenses, do you see that they're going to be able to sustain doing their business in the long term? Or?
Yes, that revenue number was actually only from 3 of the businesses. They were the ones that had just finished their year end and were actually able to report to us. The rest of the businesses are currently just finishing up their year end financials so they can provide us with those numbers while we continue.
Your time has expired. Judges, please thank. Please join me in thanking.